It's just so stressful sometimes to be in this situation where you know you're meant to do something great and yet it hasn't happened yet. It's crazy, like the way that this feels, this journey, this roller coaster, because I was riding a high. I got my first 100,000 view video and I was like, whoa, bro, this is crazy. But then there's no money coming in, dude. So it's like this part of the journey is the rough patch where you have to keep pushing despite everything that's around you, despite the circumstances that you see. And that's actually what always gives me hope, is that view from the top of the mountain. When you're still at the bottom, you can see the top. You know where you're going. Even though you're not there, you still take step after step after step, because the journey of 1,000 miles begins with that first step, and then the next one, and the next. For me, I just have to continue to be consistent and continue to reflect on what needs to be done, what needs to be changed, what needs to be worked on. I know that I can do it. I was just sitting on the floor thinking about how I feel like I'm destined to do something great. I think you feel the same way too. So it always feels terrible when you're not making progress, because you know where you want to be. I don't even know what progress is anymore. Is progress taking continuous action, or is progress results? Is progress the input, or is progress the output? I don't know. I feel good though when I'm consistent. I feel good though when I keep moving in the direction of my dreams. I feel good when I'm doing the right thing. We all know what the right thing is. It's bothersome, dude. Like, it's fucking tiring not being at the point where you want to be. But that's when you gotta dig in deeper, because that's actually one of your final tests. The test is, how badly does he want it? Because if he wants it badly enough, he'll keep going. But if he doesn't really want it, then why would he keep going? If he doesn't really want it, why would he push through the hardest times? He wouldn't. It's a test. This is life telling you to dig your heels in and get to work. That's what it's telling me. Because if you were the type of person that could attract the things that you wanted easily, you would have them. There's something probably in your character that needs to change. There's probably something in your focus that needs to change. There's probably something that is slightly tweaked, and if you just tweak that little thing that you know that you should be doing better, that thing that you know you should eliminate from your life, things would probably change. You'd probably feel less stuck. You'd feel more momentum. You'd probably feel like, oh wait, now I'm actually going in the right direction. So figure out what that thing is. Figuring out what's holding you back is actually the number one thing that you probably need to be able to achieve your goals. Because if you don't know what your constraint is, you'll always be working on the wrong thing. Do you understand? It's like the story of the salesman who goes up to the $100 million businessman and asks him, hey, sir, what's the best way to close somebody? And the guy's like, well, what's your closing rate? The salesman says, 40%. And the $100 million entrepreneur's like, well, you want to work on the wrong thing, because you're just stroking yourself, stroking your ego to make yourself feel better, when that's not even your constraint. Your constraint should be what your focus is on. The thing that's holding you back needs to go. Because if it doesn't, you'll stay where you are. So I don't want to be here forever. By here, I don't mean Kenya. I mean stuck in this place right now. 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 followers. It's like, it's cool. But I'm grateful, honestly, that people have even stuck around to see me through this journey. People that subscribe to my channel or whatever, they'll send me emails, and it makes me happy to see that we're all in this together. And this is the hard part. Just remember that. But one of my mentors once told me, don't wish it was easy. Wish you were better. Peace.